Hi guys! So I'm going to go into the first tutorial and I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite hair care products. Some of the things that have been helping my hair keep it soft and nice and, repair those split ends that everybody can't stand. So what I'm going to tell you about first is some of my favorite things that I use and some of my favorite things that have actually really helped. The first thing is something called Aquage Silkening Power Infusion. It's amazing. It's like liquid gold. Literally, you don't even have to use much of this. It's like a deep conditioning instant repair treatment. I use it on my ends and it's amazing. Like it really helps your ends like crazy. You only spray just like a little bitty bit through your hair. You leave it on like 3 minutes and then you wash it out. And you only have to spray it like 4 to 6 inches away from your hair. So you don't have to spray very much at all. I think they say like 3 or 4 sprays all over and just in the areas, especially like on your ends and stuff, and that's it. Like you don't spray much at all, and then it really helps. So this stuff is amazing, but it is like $24 for this little teeny tiny bottle, and that's the biggest bottle that they make. So a little bit goes a long way with this stuff, but that's on the high end, so it's Aquage. And then I also use something else that is from Matrix, and it is Biolage. Love this stuff. It's a Color Bloom hair mask. It brightens and renews color-treated hair. So basically, when you put it on, it's paraben-free also, which is amazing. So when you put it on, you leave it on 3 to 5 minutes, and then you rinse it out after you've shampooed and everything, of course. And oh my gosh, it just makes your hair feel like silk, and it really helps your split ends, because I know that I put a bunch on my ends after coloring, and I usually get really split ends after I color. Oh my god, total difference. Silky, soft. I didn't even have to hardly use like a silkening, thing that you put in after to dry your hair and stuff. I didn't even hardly have to use any of that. It was amazing. So that's high-end too. So those are 2 really high-end things, but it's less. I mean, it's like $17.99 for this thing, and it's 5.1 fluid ounces, so it's pretty big. But then there's another thing that I use when I get out that really helps, like when my hair is damp and before I dry it, I put on this little bitty thing. It's only 0.34 fluid ounces of macadamia nut oil. You can get this at Ulta or, wherever you can get the other things. Like Aquage, I think you can usually only get that in salons, or if you can get to like a beauty supply store, usually they'll have it there. The Biolage stuff, you can get that anywhere where Biolage is sold. So usually, places like Ulta and stuff like that will have it. But anyway, this stuff is $13 and it's a healing oil treatment. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. I have oily hair, so I can't use a whole lot. I use just a little smidge. Amazing stuff. And it smells really good too. But I use it right after I get out of the shower. I put it all through my hair, especially on my ends, and I just kind of let it sit for a minute and just kind of rub it through, from top to bottom, especially the ends, and then I'll blow dry my hair. Oh my god, total difference. No frizz. I mean, it really cuts down the frizz like a ton. Really helps. So it's awesome stuff. It's worth the $13, really. And if I don't feel like using that day, then I will use Aquage's Silkening Oil Treatment. This stuff is not that bad. It's actually only $17, and it's 1.7 fluid ounces, and this stuff lasts a long time. I mean, you could have this for like 2 years. I know I had another one by Chi. It was a Chi Silk Infusion. I think it was $12, and I want to say it lasted me like 2 years. Like, I used the crap out of that stuff. So this stuff is pretty much the same thing. I use it the same way I use the macadamia oil. If I had to say which my favorite would be, I'd probably say the macadamia oil, only because it doesn't make any oily like sheen. You know how like sometimes you put an oil in, you think, oh my god, my hair's gonna be oily from root to tip. Well, it's not. It doesn't do that at all. And this stuff, if you put too much, you really can't get oily. So you gotta be careful. But it is amazing. Really, soaks up into the tip, so it really helps from split ends. Then, if you're kind of on the low end, which I have been for a while, I go to Sally's and I get the one and only argan oil. This stuff's about $9, and it's a 3.4 fluid ounce, and it lasts a long time. You don't have to use hardly any of this, just like the macadamia oil. You don't have to use much at all, just a little bitty bit, and it smells great. It's just Moroccan. I know everybody's going to macadamia, but the Moroccan is still really good. It smells good too. I use it the same way, and it's just absolutely amazing. So I would recommend, if you're on a low budget, to try this first. if you're gonna go with like an oil, I would try that because I think you're actually gonna be really surprised. And they sell them in little bottles like the macadamia oil of the argan one at Sally's. I think about like, I don't know, $5, I think. So you can get a little one of these if you want to just try it and see how it is before you buy the big bottle. The last thing I want to tell you about for split end repair is coconut oil. Guys, coconut oil is the bomb. Like, people have been telling me for a long time, you need to try coconut oil. You're having split ends, try coconut oil. And I was like, coconut oil? Come on. I mean, you know. So, yeah, I tried it. Amazing. This stuff, okay, you can get it at Walmart. You can get it anywhere. It's like a mask. You use it as like you would use a mask. So basically, when you open it up, as you can see, it's been open plenty of times. Thanks to my best friend who gave me this, because she's awesome. She gave me this, and you put it all over your hair, and immediately when you get it into your hand, it heats up because of the heat. So it's easy to heat up. So you put it in your hand, rub it on your hair, totally saturate your hair. Leave it on a good 10 to 15 minutes. I leave it on for a while. Just go do something else, chores, whatever. And then come back, wash it out, you know, shampoo and condition just like normal. Oh my God, amazing results. You would not believe how much better it really makes your hair feel. And your split ends can be totally fixed from just a little bit of coconut oil. It's amazing. It really, really is. And it's totally versatile too because you can use it to take off makeup. You can use it as a facial cleanser. You can use it for just about anything. This stuff is a must-have. You must have this in your makeup kit and in your beauty supply kit if you are a woman. If you are a woman, you need this. So go get some. But anyway, yeah. So those are a few of my favorite things. Those are some of the things that really helped me keep my hair in better shape than it has been. They're a little split right now, but they were really, really bad before. They were like totally, totally, totally bad. So it's helped a lot. A lot of these things that I've been doing as of recently, can't even speak, as of recently have really, really helped. And I really think using the oils after you get out of the shower has helped a lot. Because, I mean, it also acts as a heat protectant, too, for your hair. So, you know, when you're using your blow dryers and you're using your straighteners and your curling irons or what have you, I mean, it really protects your ends, especially. So you want to work it into the ends. Make sure you do. And don't put a lot at your root because otherwise, you know, like some of those, like the quads, you're going to have a lot of oiliness and you don't want that. So who wants to run around with oily hair? I mean, come on. So let me know what you think. If you have any tips or like comments or whatever, you know, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the whole deal right there. So anyway, and if you have any requests for videos, please let me know. And I will see you guys soon with more. Bye.